Hello everyone, it's me, Deborah. This video is for anyone in our adaptive program who were a part of the Independence in You group this past March. This video might also interest other adults who are looking to work on their social skills, but in a socially safe way. In the last video of this series, we talked about practicing physical distancing, meaning my body is 6 feet away from another person when in public. Also meaning I stay at home as much as possible in order to keep myself and others safe during this pandemic crisis. We also talked about being socially present for others by connecting through different apps with our phones and our computer. Today, I am going to teach how to make coffee, tea, or hot chocolate. Everyone has their own preference. This is something people really enjoy doing for themselves, but also going to get coffee with a friend and spending that time together. You might be missing out on doing that right now. So, if you know how to make your own delicious beverage, you can bring the cafe experience into your home. And in the next video, you will see me calling my friend with one of the apps that we've talked about. This way, you don't even have to leave the comfort of your home and you can still connect. Let's begin by making coffee. To make coffee, you will need your standard coffee maker. Some people have different ways of making coffee, whether that's drip, pour over, French press. If your family uses a different type of tool, this is a great time to ask them, can you help me learn? So we need our coffee maker. There's water already in my pot. You'll need water and coffee, a tablespoon, coffee filter, and your favorite mug.
First, fill your coffee pot with water, 1 cup per person. Mine is filled to 4. Then we open the top of the coffee maker, pouring the water into the back. Careful to not pour it into your filter holder. That is the round piece in front of where I'm pouring. Place your carafe underneath. Take your filter and place it in the filter holder. Then you're going to want to fill the filter with your coffee. 1 to 2 tablespoons per cup. I filled mine slightly over 1. And that's my 4th tablespoon. Close the lid. Press, brew. You can pick strong or regular. I chose strong. It's working and it already smells great.
We're gonna let the coffee brew, and I'm gonna teach you how to make tea. I'm sure my roommate will really enjoy this cup. To make tea, you're going to need a teapot, or if you do not have a teapot, you can use a small cooking pot. You'll also need water. Now for the water, my teapot has a fill line, so I've just filled the water already, and it's at the fill line, so about halfway of the teapot. Same would go for your small pot if you were using that. You can also measure out. If you have a measuring cup, you can measure out how much water you want. 1 cup, 2 cups, depending on how much tea you're going to have. So remember though, you want to add a little bit of extra water because when the water is boiling, it evaporates. So you're going to lose some of that water in the process of the boil. You'll also need a tea of choice. This is a green tea. And a favorite mug, of course. To begin this process, you will turn on the burner that your pot is on. Mine is on the front. I will turn it to high, and then we'll wait for it to boil. Now, when your water is ready, your teapot will make a whistle sound if you leave it on long enough. That sound can actually be alarming and can hurt your ears if you are sensitive. So just listen for the boil. We're gonna let you hear that sound in a moment. Just listen for the boil and remove it, and you won't have to hear the whistle sound. Do you hear the sound? The water is boiling. It'll be plenty hot for your tea to steep. Just remove it to a burner and turn off. You've given your teapot a little bit of a rest. You don't want to put it in right away. Go ahead, pour. Look at that beautiful steam. And you'll let the tea steep 2 to 3 minutes, 5 if you feel like it. You can also cover it. I covered it with this pot, but you could cover it with a plate to keep that air in there, that nice hot air. And now for hot chocolate. It's the same process as making tea. Water, teapot, or small pot. Boil the water, and then you'll add whatever type of mix you have. If you have a packet, dump that all into your favorite mug. Add a cup of the hot water. If you have this type of mix, follow the instructions. Mine says put 3 tablespoons into a cup and pour the water in. Same. The coffee's ready. I'm gonna pour myself a cup. And you can put whatever you like in your coffee. I'm gonna have oat milk, cinnamon, and honey. And if you made this pot for a friend, it's a good time to ask, what do you like in your coffee? Thank you for joining me today, and I hope your journey to independence continues to blossom. Next time, I will be video calling a friend to enjoy this cup of coffee with. We will have fun, friendly conversation through games. See you soon.